Hi everyone, my name is Malcolm Odell from Unity Vision Productions, and yes, it's another review, but this time on the Zhiyun Fiveray M40 40-watt handheld light. Let's get into it. So in the past, I've done quite a few product reviews on Zhiyun's products, and every single time they send me a product, I'm blown away by the functionality, the aesthetics of the device, and Zhiyun's thing seems to be thinking outside of the box. How can we make something that already exists better, but also make it look cool? Now, I'm a sucker for a hottie, and this thing is beautiful. But that's not what it's about. It's about the functionality. And with the Fiveray M40 40-watt light, what you get for £99 is just phenomenal. On the side here, you have two wheels. One of them is your Kelvin, your CCT, and the other one is power. Now, your Kelvin with this, you get between 2700 and 6200 Kelvin. And the power you get is 1400 lux. Now, the battery consumption on this is on full power, you get 29 minutes, and it takes 1 hour and 50 minutes to charge fully. Now, I'm not sure what the power consumption is on 50% and 25%. However, I can imagine it being pretty damn good. So, like I said, obviously the aesthetics and the overall look are amazing. On the side, you get this, you don't get that, that's mine, but you get this little, I don't know what they call it, but it's like a little metal adjustable swivel stand, which will allow you to actually stand it up itself on something, or it has a 1/4 inch screw here and has a 1/4 inch screw here, which allows you to fix it onto, for example, like me, a small tripod or a light stand, or onto the top of a camera with a hot shoe mount or anything. So the versatility of this thing is just amazing. Now, 1400 lux this thing kicks out, and with that you'd imagine there's some heat. So inside, yes, they do have a fan. Now on their website, yes, they do talk about this jargon and this huge spiel about the technology and the AI and the stuff they have within this, but to break it down into layman's terms, it has a fan. It automatically adjusts the speed alongside a heat sink inside, which is really quiet and disperses the heat beautifully, especially if you have it on full power. Now, I've had this on set and I've used it in multiple ways. I've used it in cars, I've used it on top of the camera for talking head stuff, I've used it as a walking, talking shot with someone holding it above the head and above the camera just to give a little bit of fill light. So it's extremely versatile. Now let's talk about the CRI, the quality of light out of this device. Now, for those of you that don't know what CRI is, it stands for Color Rendering Index, and that is the quality of light that this emits from the LEDs. Now, natural daylight from the sun at 5000 Kelvin is 100 CRI, and that's the highest you can go. And what that is every color of the rainbow at perfect quality color combined makes perfect white light. And this has a CRI of 96, a color rendering index of 96, and what that means is it's pretty damn good. Now, let's break that down a little bit more for those of you that don't know what CRI rating is or how it works. I'll keep it simple. So if you imagine a red apple on a table and it's broad daylight, 5000 Kelvin, your eyes are seeing what true representation of that red apple is. Now, how you see red is that apple will absorb every color of light except red. So when the color bounces back from sunlight, you're seeing a perfect rendition of red. Now, other poorer lights with a lower CRI index means that one of those color spectrums will be quite poor quality. So when the light bounces off it, for example, if red is quite low on the CRI rating with the device, you're going to see an off color of the red. Now for this, for example, 96 is very high, and it's definitely up there. Most lighting devices that I see sit between 95 and 97. So for a £99 device, the color rendition and the quality of light you get from this is just phenomenal. Now, as I said, on full power, it's 29 minutes runtime, and it takes 1 hour and 50 minutes to charge via a USB-C on the side here. Now, the good thing about this is if this has died on a film set or however or wherever you're using it, what this USB-C allows you to do is plug in, fast charge, still use at full power via an external power source. Now that's amazing to me because I've had handheld devices in the past that you can't do that. It's either use it, turn it off and charge it, not combined. So that's great. Now, the weight of this device is 320 grams. So suspending it above head, either via handheld or on a device or on something, a clamp or something, it's not going to cause any problems with weight. And like I said, the power it kicks out is pretty bright considering the weight and the cost of the thing. Now, my overall thoughts on the Fiveray M40 40-watt handheld light from Zhiyun are: every single filmmaker should have a small handheld device in their back pocket, in their grip bag, in their lighting bag, whatever you carry your lighting in. It should always be there, because there are times on film sets where you need, especially if you're an indie filmmaker and you're trying to do things at cost, where you need that little bit of kick of light, for example, in a vehicle, but you don't have the ability to put in big LED panels and you need a good quality light. Now, with this, what you can do is, because of the power it kicks out, if you still need to diffuse it, you can add layers of diffusion over the top, and it still won't hinder the amount of light coming out. So with other devices, for example, I've had that are not as bright, if I've had to diffuse them to incorporate a nice soft light, what you end up start doing is cutting the power and the brightness of the light quite considerably. But with 1400 lux, you can get a nice soft light with a sheet or two of diffusion and still be able to use this in these confined spaces. And for £99, what you're getting is just phenomenal. So for me, and from Unity Vision, the Fiveray M40 light from Zhiyun is 2 thumbs up. Definitely get on over to their website and get yourself one of these in the basket. It's a must for indie filmmakers. So my name's Malcolm Waddell from Unity Vision Productions. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.